This week's challenge takes us back to high school. I haven't been to high school for quite some time, in real life or on this game, because it's not one of my favourite maps. But we're going to look at the challenge mode today. It's called Missed Delivery, and if I remember correctly, you have tier 1 items, but only one of each. Otherwise, the settings are basically probably professional. We'll select Brownstone High School, and I'll see you in class. Okay, so here we are with a poorly stocked van. Let's take in a torch so we can see where we're going. This probably for dots. And I may take the parabolic to find the ghost. I'm not sure how to tackle this one, to be honest, but we'll do our best. So it's not bad weather. Hopefully we'll be able to see inside as well. Okay, so we have the monkey paw. One strategy I could go for is to wish for the ghost to be locked in, and we can just look for the locked room. But then the ghost will hunt after, I think it's either 30 seconds or a minute, so I'm not sure of the timing. It's like a guaranteed hunt, but it's not a cursed hunt. It's just a standard hunt, so the breaker isn't on by default. Let's see if it's under this stairwell. So here's the breaker. Let's flick that on. The other thing on this, I believe the old doors start closed, so we could just go round looking for an open door, and that would give us our ghost room. So that's a strategy. We'll also go around listening. That door doesn't exist. So what I might do is go around once with the parabolic, looking for open doors. That'd be a good start, wouldn't it? We've got a random door on the floor there. I wonder where that one's from. Not sure how many of these lights I can put on, but I'll put the downstairs ones on at least. I'll close doors behind me so I know which ones are the ghost room if they open them. Right, where's the light switch in the gym? Be nice to have this light on. Do we have a light in here? Here we go. Oh, that's very bright. Other than that, those two tiny light bulbs. If only every light bulb in Phasmo lit up this well. We'll carry on, go this way, and we'll do the other part of the loop. So we've still got closed doors everywhere, so we may have an upstairs ghost, or it just didn't have a chance to open a door. I haven't picked anything up on my mic yet. These are closed as well. So let's head back to the entrance. We'll decide what we do there. I've got a feeling we need to be upstairs for this one. This is a very dark area. Wouldn't mind. Ooh. That sounded like over that way. That was scary. Is it in this area here? That actually sent shivers down my spine, that one did. I wasn't expecting that on the way out this way. I was facing this, I'm sure I was facing this way when it went off, so it's going to be in that sort of area, so possibly around this corner. It might be the room without a door on. It is a, yeah, we've got breath. We've got a light in this room. Beautiful. Pop that on there. We don't particularly need that now, because we found the room. Might even leave my torch here, to be honest. That is a very, very helpful room. Considering it's a huge map, it's shorter distance than, say, a Tanglewood in the basement. So I do like that. Possible 5, but probably not. Awful tier 1 stuff. And just got rid of all this on my main account after prestiging. Not sure the dots will catch anything in this room, but we'll put it down anyway. We will... It's dropping slowly. I'll leave that there to acclimatise, then I'll go back to get some more stuff. I could do is checking my sanity as well, because we did do a loop. I don't know how quick it's going to drain. Hope sanity is fine. We will take in some salt I only get 2 spots of salt, so I might just put 1 down for now and see if it steps in it. I grabbed the spirit box while I was in there as well. We'll have a quick go at this. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? We'll give that another go later when we know if the ghost is actually around. Hovering around 4, so it's not dropped to freezing yet. I would like to put one of these salts down. I think I might do it here. I'm going to save this one. I'm going to pop the UV down there so we can see if it does foot stomps. Let's see if there's orbs actually. On this camera it's tricky to spot them. Okay, I don't think we've got them. Which means it's 3 evidence, so I can actually cross that off. I can check the... Right, just switch the light off so I can check the fingerprints on here. No fingers, so we have no UV. I wonder if we have a wraith. It can interact with the light switches from a bit of a distance, so not necessarily needed to step in that salt to do it. What I might do is put another one here. Go and get the motion sensor and have it covering this section. Check temperature before we go back though. It's still dropping, not quite 0 though. So I think it's out there at the moment, so when it comes back in here, it should step in this salt if it's going to. Otherwise it's a wraith. And it'll be an easy first round. Another possible 5. We'll take the EMF in to see what we get. Take the motion sensor to cover the salt in case it hasn't stepped through it already. And I might take the crucifix just because we will be dropping sanity hanging around for a bit. Okay, so it still hasn't stepped in the salt, which is very much wraith behaviour, unless it is still roaming outside. Saw the lights flicker out there, so I'd assume it was out there at some point. We'll pop this across the door so we know if it has been in or out. We'll cover this area so we don't get spawned on in case that happens. Don't have ghost writing. Don't have freezing. What would we need for wraith? We'll circle it preemptively, so wouldn't be ghost writing. We'd have spirit box and dots. Right, just walk past there. We've got a wraith. We could hang around for dots, but I don't think it's really worth it. We're not going to do a perfect game on here, so I'm going to call wraith and go. Okay, so back at the van, we're only dropped down to 80%. That didn't take very long at all. Hopefully all the other ones will be relatively close to the entrance as well. But I'm sure that won't be the case. So let's head back. Wraith it is, and the first one down. Excellent. Let's go back to day 2. Okay, back for another class. Let's take the torch again, because it's impossible to see without it. We will take this for dots and this to potentially find the room. So I think my strategy this time is going to be go past the breaker, switch it on, go around the lower levels looking for open doors. Sound like a plan? Just to me. Now, I didn't look where the breaker was, so I think it can be under each stairwell. I don't know if there's another place it can be though, so we'll have to keep our eyes open. Right, so it's not under this stair this time. So I may go all the way around checking the doors, then I can look for it under the other stairwell at the other side. This is another broken door one. Should really have my paramic out, shouldn't I? Okay, so the breaker's under this stairwell. I've done a full loop and not found anything. Switch this on. We'll head back to the entryway and switch some lights on so we don't drop too much sanity. Okay. Right, so I've done a lap downstairs. There's no open doors as of yet, but the ghost might not have interacted with them yet. So what I might do is pop upstairs, do a lap up there, and if I don't find anything, do another lap down here as well. We'll head up this one and go round and come down the other one, I think. That's a full loop of upstairs and downstairs now, and I still haven't found anything. Not heard a single peep. So what I may do is drop some items on this bench, go checking my sanity because I don't want it to be dropping too much, and just bring some other stuff in. It's hardly dropped any which is quite good considering I walk around in the dark upstairs and downstairs. We'll take salt and UV and thermometer and drop them on the bench as well. So we have the Ouija board. We could ask where the ghost is, but the problem with that, none of the classrooms are actually labelled. So it might say classroom 4, and I don't know which one classroom 4 is. There are no numbers on the door. So I think it's back to this and the torch and the camera and look for open doors again, I think. So I've done another lap downstairs and no open doors yet. Unless, of course, it's in a room without a door again, like last time, like this one. But I haven't heard anything on the paramic. I'm going to drop this off again. Go and get some other bits. Leave them on the bench again. We've got lots of activity, but I didn't hear a thing. I think I'm going to take meds and then won't need the smudge yet. I can just take the other evidence item in with us. Let's check the security cameras, see if we can see any orbs while we're here, or any moving doors. Right, was that a flickering light? That wasn't on when I first came to that camera. Oh no, I just think it's how it loads. It did it again then. I wondered if that was a light that was flickering or something when I first went to it, but for some reason it just comes on like that. So nope, not that one. Yeah, I don't see a single thing. Back up to full sanity. Nothing's happening at the moment. So someone just came to the door in real life and partly scared me. But more importantly, I've been stood here for a while, so hopefully the ghost has had a chance to interact with the door. So, a little bit boring for me, but just a quick jump cut for you. I'm going to do another lap. Hopefully I'll find an open door. Okay, so I just heard a ding then. I'll put this light on here. Oh, I heard something else then. It's throwing something over that way somewhere. I can't believe it hasn't interacted with one of the doors though. Okay, so that's definite over that way somewhere. Let's head back down here. This one is a nightmare. We might have it in this room. Do we have breath? Do we have orbs? I think it was this phone. Just heard another throw. I couldn't tell where it was from there. It might be next door. I'm looking next door as well. Hopefully I won't trip too much. Oh, there's a bell here. I haven't seen breath in either of these rooms yet. Oh, breath in this room. Spoke too soon. Put that down. Not too far to go, I suppose. So yes, we definitely got the ghost in this room. Let's get out of here. Breaker again. So at least we haven't got a shade. That's one ghost ticked off. Most of our stuff is on this bench, so we haven't got to keep going back to the van. The downside of that, I can't keep checking my sanity. So it might be an idea to get the ghost book down, temperature so it can adjust. There is a door on there, but it never touched it. Might take EMF in there as well. Oh no, I can't because I've got my torch. Just take these two things. So is there not a light for this corridor? Did it always get dark there? Anyway, let's pop a book down on this one. Okay, it's not dropping very quickly. Hopefully this is still the right room because I can see my breath still. What I may do is go and check my sanity, get a smudge just in case. So sanity is getting down there. I've already used the pill, so that is not an option. So I'm going to take a lighter and a smudge. And I might take the crucifix as well, just to protect the door. This crucifix won't cover the whole classroom, so I just want to be safe near the door, I think. So I'm going to pop this down just here so it protects this little bit as well. Oh, I hear writing. Really good. Keep the smudge on me because I am scared. And we'll get the salt and UV. It didn't do stompies. Oh, if I put it at the door, hopefully it'll head out. Yeah. Does that give UV? Oh, light switch. Was that next door? UV. Don't know why I switched that back on because we're not in that room. So we have UV and ghost writing so far. Not quite freezing. UV, ghost orbs. Hello, ghosty. It wasn't ghost orbs, was it? It was ghost writing. That's concerning. It's not getting down to freezing yet, though. We'll have another check for ghost orbs, actually. Not seeing them. We're going to go back for dots and spirit box and EMF, I think. Still going to keep this on me, though, because demon is a possibility. Alright, to save going back for dots, I'm going to take these two first. And go to the dots if I don't get any luck with these two. Seems to be enjoying spending time over here, so I'll leave that there. Let's get the light off and check for some spirit box. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Have you liked? Have you subscribed? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Well, that means absolutely nothing because the range on this is awful. But at least we tried. I think we need to go back for the dots. Oh, it's getting very close to freezing, but still not quite. Let's go get the dots. Right, back at the van, we are getting lower, which is starting to concern me. I'd own it because we only have one smudge and that tier 1 crucifix. We need to be a little bit careful. So Obambo could hunt now if it's in its aggressive state. Demon could hunt now. I'm not sure about Myling. I'm not sure if that's the early hunter or not. I do really need to memorise when things can hunt and other aspects of ghosts, but I suppose you learn by doing as well. So what can't it be? Could be spirit bot, can't be ghost orbs, but we didn't find them anyway. So freezing, dots and EMF. Right, let's get this back on because I just heard the phone ring. Might get an EMF off of it. Right, it's only like a 2. Where did it throw the camera? There it is. We'll do that. I might be going to be a van princess for a little bit to see if we see any dots. So coming back to the van means I can check the activity board for big spikes, but as you can see here, there's a 2, a 2, a 1, a 2. Obviously this isn't guaranteed. A 5 could come in next second when I look away. Let's check for dots on this camera for a little bit. Nothing on the camera for like about a minute. These are still small spikes. I might go in and check the temperature to see if we've got a demon. Might do spirit box again as well. I think I'm going to die. Yep, I'm dead. Possibly was a little bit faster, so I'm going to go Obambo. But we shall see. Obambo it is. Come on, I thought I heard it a little bit faster. So how long was that one? Ooh, nearly 40 minutes. That was crazy. I did not enjoy that one really. just took so long to find the ghost in the beginning. But at least we got it right. We don't need to survive for the weekly challenge, luckily. But let's go back in for the last day of school, hopefully. Here we go. Let's just get in and out as quickly as possible this time. I think I'll go with the same original equipment. What weather do we have? Oh, dawn again. That's nice. I can get in and out easier. Right, so I'm going to get the lights on the way in. We can light this area up. Get the paramic out ready. Hopefully we'll hear something quickly. Let's check down under this staircase first. Yep, and it's under this one. I'm going to do the loop, hopefully hear something or see a door open. But it is early in the game, so not necessarily touch the door yet. And last round, that door down there stayed closed all the time. Is that a light on over there? I think it was the outside light. The distance makes it not load properly. I thought that was a light, and I thought I was going to be lucky then finding the ghost straight away. Anyway, oh, I've got the summoning circle. We could get the hunt, but it'll be a cursed hunt. We've only got one smudge, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Okay, so I've done a lap downstairs. There was nothing. So what I may do is go back for some more stuff, bring it in here. And I will check the cameras while I'm back at the van. See if I can spot any open doors from on the cameras. So that's the door I left open in the gym. Don't see any blinking lights, which would be nice to see, just to get an area of it. I've walked through there twice and didn't see cold breath, and it's a long distance, so I think I would have done. Again, this is a big area, so I would have seen a breath in that area. That's the other way to the gym, which I also left open. That's down the hallway to where my stuff is on the bench. I haven't been upstairs yet, so it could possibly be up here. Again, that looked like it popped in, and like the light switched on, but it's just the loading of the game. So nothing to be learnt from the cameras. Just take some more evidence stuff in to take and leave on the bench, I think. I'm hoping it's not a case of going in each room with a thermometer, because that will take probably longer than the 40 minutes we were last time. We may have to resort to that. I'm going to take the thermometer, torch and paramic and have a look upstairs, I think. I haven't been upstairs yet, haven't done around looking for an open door. So I think I should do that. Okay, so this door is open. There's some lights on down here. So I didn't hear anything on the paramic, but this door's open. Cold breath as soon as I walk in. So we found the room at least. Don't need that anymore. We'll drop that on the desk. And it's not a decent room to be in, really, because it's a long way to anywhere. My sanity has dropped a little bit. I may take the pills now I know where the room is, just to be on the safe side. Should take us up to maximum. And I'm going to go in with UV and spirit box. I brought my torch out, which I probably shouldn't have done, but too late now. Hopefully that's not too many lights. Oh! Jeez Louise! No freezing. Have you touched anything? Is there anything to touch? We're just going to have to go back for some more stuff, aren't I? Oh, I knew this would be a tough challenge. Okay, so that dropped us probably only 10%, possibly 15%, because we did go up to maximum, didn't we? I'm going to take salt so we can force the UV issue, spirit box so we've got all evidence stuff in, and I may take motion sensor to see if it goes near the salt. Okay, so back here, are you going to trap me in again? I'm going to put the salt in front of the door, watching it straight away. The stomp is, but no UV. That was good then. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Where are you? Come on, talk to me. Where are you? I'll just double check that for UV just in case the stompies went under the thing. That wasn't fully open, so probably not a Yori. Don't have UV. Did I not bring a camera in for orbs? I need to go and fetch that next, don't I? This hasn't dropped to freezing yet. Go and fetch the last bit of stuff. Let's get that and that. We'll come back for dots. Check for orbs. Orbis. Orbis. So it can't be a mimic, so we can actually cross orbs off. Have we got freezing temperatures yet? Would be nice. It is getting close. Gonna have to go back for the other stuff, aren't I? Yep. And back to the van. Oh, ghostwriting. Oh, we nearly missed that. The Mayor, Rev, or Thay. Try the light switch thing. Might try the light switch thing on the way out on the other light switches. You can only do it every 30 seconds or something, 20 seconds. Yeah, back to the van. I'm glad I heard that before we went now. This might be too far away from the ghost for it to do the Mayor thing, but I'm still going to try. Nope. I'm going to grab a crucifix and a smudge from here. I may just take the smudge with me. Although me trying to escape last time was a nightmare, but it was against a slightly faster and a bamboo, so. Where are you? Are you here? Have I got to wait for it to finish? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Okay. I'm going to cross off Spirit Box because I did it right on top of him. Does that change anything? So it can't be Mayor. Freezing for Rev and dots for Thay. So it can't be EMF either. So freezing or dots. Not freezing. Because I would have assumed it would have dropped to 0 by now. The draw distance on this map is terrible. Why things pop, the lights pop in and out as well, and things on the floor. It's weird. I think we need a rework for the high school. I'm sure it's on the list. Give me a sign. Show yourself. Right, I'm not confident on my sanity, so I am going to go be a van princess for a little bit. Back to the cheesemobile. Okay, let's discuss this. What's going on? Why is there no barrier there or wall? Are all the ghosts in this place because children have fell off here? It wouldn't be haunted if they had a barrier there, would it? Okay, so I'm back at the van. I'm going to leave this recording and go for a bio break IRL. Alright, I'm back. So the first thing I noticed is the camera's moved. I'm guessing the ghost has thrown the camera. Luckily it's still mostly on the dots. But I'm not sure if it will have had a chance to record it. Possibly. The only way I'll know is looking in the journal. No. Didn't get anything. So I will know when I edit this video if it did actually catch anything, but for now, I'm going to assume, probably wrongly, that it's not dots, which would mean if it's not dots, it's going to be a rev, which would also mean it would be freezing, which, thanks to my bio break, it should be definitely down to that temperature by now. Right, we'll pick the crucifix up, just for a little protection, because I did notice that my sanity was dropping. It does look like it switched the breaker off. We can click that on the way up. We'll drop this by the door so we're protected while we're waiting to see if there's dots, hopefully. That's not going to be 5 anyway, is it? Where's the thermometer? Where's the camera? I could still see. What's on the floor? I must have threw it again. Right, so it's not freezing. Surely it would have dropped to freezing by now. But then why haven't I seen dots? It's still not freezing. I've been here for another few minutes now. Definitely still in this room because I can see my breath and it's still relatively low. Haven't seen dots. What to do, what to do. It's one of these two. So let's think about this logically. This has been in here all the time, and surely it would have got down to temperature by now. The ghost hasn't changed rooms. I don't think it can on this challenge. This is awful piece of equipment because it does, the range isn't very far. Look, it disappears halfway along the room. So my guess is that we have missed dots, or it hasn't shown dots. One more check of the temperature. Still hasn't dropped. Let's have a wander around a little bit. It goes down here, then bumps back up. Gonna go back to the van, spend another few minutes on camera to see if there's dots. Then I'm just going to go 50-50 chance on it, I think. So I'm going to leave that recording. Have we messed up somewhere? I did spirit box on top of the mare, didn't I? It hasn't really been switching lights off. Definitely didn't get UV, which would make any difference anyway. And definitely didn't get EMF 5 doesn't make any difference either. So it is dots or freezing. It's got to be. But which? I'm just going to sit and stare at this for a minute and see what happens. Okay, enough of that. No sign of anything there. What I'm going to do is sacrifice myself so this challenge can be over. It might not be a long video for you, but this has been another good 40 minutes, I think. I'll check at the end, but I'm going to light this, stand over there, and see if it speeds up and comes and gets me. Sound like a plan? Okay, it's not a rev. Oh, is it a rev? No, I'm not sure. Well, that felt like it sped up then, and it can't get faster. I say it can't get faster, it can only get slower. It didn't feel like a rev to start with, but then it felt like a rev when it came across here after the smudge. So hopefully I don't have to do this again. Mare. So we did have spirit box. Oh my goodness. I did it right on top of him after that event. I should have checked spirit box again. Ah. Oh. You know what that means, don't you? I've got to go back again. And here we are back for the final day of school. At least I hope so. Come to realise that I cannot rely on tier 1 items, especially this. I stood right on top of the ghost and asked if he was there several times, and he wasn't. I should remember that in the future and not rely on it as much. Do a bit more testing with it. Obviously I need a torch. What strategy shall I go in with this time? Video camera. It might have to be paramag again. So here we are, last day of term again. We'll switch this on ready. We'll go and see if we can find the breaker. Oh, I heard a throw in there. It's a good start. I'm still going to find the breaker, then I'll come back to this area. The breaker's under the right hand stairwell. So it could be potentially this room again, like in the first round. Yes, I just saw a breath. So it's this room again. That is so helpful. So we don't even need the paramedic now. Go back for some more stuff. So this might be a repeat of the first game. And not another 40 odd minute outing, which I don't really want to do. We'll take a thermometer, writing book, and spirit box, even though... Oh, I brought my torch back out. We'll just take 2 items then. Put that there. And put that there to adjust. I may keep that pointing out there. And we'll check for orbs again. Was that orbs? Orbs, excellent. I'm not going to circle them yet because obviously Mimic is still on the table. And there's the breaker gun. I'm going to fetch my torch so I can see what I'm doing. So we know it's not a djinn now. Breaker back on. Right, so back at the van. We've hardly lost any sanity. Cross off djinn because we know it's not that. Ghost orbs at the moment I'm going to leave off just in case we do have a Mimic. We'll look for something else first. I'm going to take in some salt, UV, and I might take the EMF so it can do its work while we're in there. So it did a little stomp. I don't know if that's enough for footprints. So we'll wait for it to walk in that one if it does. But at least we know it's here. Only a 2. What light is it switching? Is it this one? Whatever light it was very quickly, but I'm sure it switched one on, not off. This remained on, that remained on, and that remained on. I'm a bit confused about that light switch. Taking the dots and spirit box and motion sensor. Hopefully it hasn't walked in that other salt, otherwise we have run out of salt to check for UV footprints. So it has walked through it, but obviously I don't know if it's done stompies or not. We'll wait for the ghost to trigger the motion sensor, then we'll use the spirit box, I think. While we're waiting, I will check the no ghost writing, and let's check the... Oh, we've got freezing temperatures. That could still be Mimic at the moment, so I'm still not crossing ghost orbs off yet. The problem is, we're going to struggle to get UV now, because it hasn't got much to touch in here. In fact, I don't know what it could touch, and we are out of salt. Tentatively, I would say no, because it did do 1 stomp over here. I'm not sure if it needs 2, in which case, we could cross that off, and have ghost orbs and be down to these. Right, has it left this room? I haven't seen it walk through here quite some time. Let's see if the temperature's going up again. No, it's still very low. We'll walk around with this a little bit. Oh, motion sensor. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Oh, it worked this time. Bad thing for this, it could still be Mimic. So we've got Mimic or Onryo. Could do the firelight test, but I think because it's only a tier 1. Okay, so let's have a think about this. We're going to struggle to get anything UV anyway, guaranteed, because it hasn't got a door to touch. I suppose it could touch a light switch, but I haven't seen much light switch action. We could wait until it switches the light off, or the breaker. The other option is to just guess and go and assume that this was a stomp and this should have been UV. So if it touches a light switch, we'll definitely know something. I've come back to the van. It wasn't doing much in there whatsoever. So I may grab a firelight and see if this does work. But I'll also have to grab a smudge in case it doesn't. So we'll see if this causes a hunt for the Onryo. We've got this set up here. The only problem is the ghost doesn't seem to be doing much, so this may burn out before the 3 extinguishers. So there's 1. There's 2. I'm going to back away now. Hopefully I'll still be able to hear the candle go out. So there we have it. Onryo it is. That's a pretty simple test when you've got a hiding space. It wasn't a perfect hiding space, but... Oh, he's still hunting. Must have gone upstairs. Oh, it's coming back. Oh, there we go. So, the 3 candle trick worked for this one, so it wasn't a mimic. Definite Onryo. And this challenge is finally over. Back to headquarters.
Welcome back.
Onryo it is. I've unlocked some more stuff for when I get back to proper equipment. So there we go, this week's challenge all done and dusted. It didn't go smoothly. It wasn't particularly enjoyable, but sometimes you just have to crack through it and get it done. Some of those runs were very long, so they will be heavily edited so that it doesn't get too boring, because I was falling asleep on some of them trying to find the ghost room. But I'm going to take the $5,000 and run and forget this ever happened. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed, do so, and ring that bell if you want to see any of my upcoming videos. There's a weekly Phasmo Friday that I do, and I play some other games as well here and there. But thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, finally, back to some half decent equipment.